The Tampa Theater in downtown Tampa, Florida is recognized as a national landmark. The 80-year-old structure boasts 1,500 plush seats within its lavishly decorated interior. Curious gargoyles keep a watchful eye as you take in the theater's winding hallways, sprawling staircases, and eclectic design. Just watch out for the ghosts. Dozens of reports of haunting phenomena have swirled around this unique theater for decades. According to manager Tara Schroeder, the most prevalent involves a deceased projectionist.
It's Foster Finley. His nickname was Fink. After he died is when all the shenanigans started. This was in the early 60s, and the projectionist who took his place didn't last long because doors would open and close and toggle switches would go on and off. And since then, over the years, many staff members and patrons have seen and heard things that can't be explained.
This is the old projection room where Foster Fink Finley worked and, well, practically lived. You see, he just loved this old theater. Back behind that door, that's the generator room, and that door was always kept shut to keep the noise from the generator out of the projection area. Shut and locked, yet to this day, it's still known to open, sometimes all by itself.
Other strange and bizarre incidents include employees alone after hours being tapped on the shoulder or head, the sound of keys rattling, objects being inexplicably moved, and reports of actual apparition sightings.
And I saw a man stand up in the middle of the auditorium and kind of look at me, and I thought, oh great, here I am alone in the theater and someone broke in, and oh, he's going to be a murderer. So turned on all the lights and looked around, and darned if I could find a person.
Paranormal investigators like Brandy Stark have been called many times over the years to check into the theater's unusual happenings, seeking out the spirits, applying years of her experience, a variety of specialized equipment, and a lot of patience.
But when you do paranormal investigation, what a lot of people don't realize is it's very tedious. It's very methodological. It's very, you're doing the same thing over and over again. You're trying to disprove. And in fact, some people have actually called it, other paranormal investigators have actually called it a boring hobby, you know, because you have to be tenacious and you really have to stick to it. But when the exciting things happen, it's what makes up for it. It's great.
Kind of like fishing.
Very much like fishing.
One of Brandy's most significant finds is this voiced image recording of what sounds like a man's voice in the background ordering the investigators to get out of here. Certain locations in the old theater have been paranormally active, with many patrons and employees reportedly being overcome by a gripping chill.
Well, Brandy, I know you said there was a lot of activity near the men's room, but I didn't hear or see anything, although I do notice a draft in the air.
There's something with your pants, just so you know. That's what we call natural phenomena.
Not convinced? Consider these haunting images captured by Brandy and her team while attempting to communicate with the theater's restless spirits. Could this mysterious orb be evidence that something spooky is making the old movie palace its home?
You know, there are a lot of things we can't explain in this universe, and that's just one of them.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this paranormal investigation is really nice, but it makes you... The mirror. I scared myself. It's just that you never know when you're going to come across something that's going to scare you. It's very, very unnerving. Ah!